Hey, what is up guys? BdaBlader95 here, and it's time. Welcome to part 1 of my Ultimate Bahamut review. Today we will be covering Alpha Bahamut. Now, before I get into this review, I would just like to quickly state that this is a collector's item. If you wish to create a Ultimate Bahamut, I would highly recommend that you go and buy 2 Reflect Wyverns and an Omega Bahamut. This is a collector's set. This is the rarest B-Daman in the Crash line. And some of the parts are very brittle, so if you break a part, you're pretty much screwed out of $180. So keep that in mind, and without further ado, let us begin. Starting things off with the core, this is exactly the same as Reflect Wyvern, hold part wise at least. Now, a few features that really pop out are, first of all, these royal purple farm bolts. They look really good on this kit, and it's just really nice to have some royal purple. It's a nice color. It's one of my favorite. Armor-wise, this, for those of you who own or have seen a picture of Revolver Hades, this is kind of a shout-out to it, except instead of a white horn, it is black, and for whatever reason, it is articulated. Now, all that aside, this is a miniature Eclipse Dragon. As when you build Eclipse Dragon, you have the 2 shoulder parts that hits the hold parts being hit by the farm bolts to create a ridiculously powerful shot. This is further proven by the core, the barrel, my bad. This is the 67 caliber rear barrel from Reflect Wyvern. Now, if you have built Reflect Wyvern or seen my review on Eclipse Dragon, you know that this is kind of like the Iron Odin barrel, where you can stack different barrels onto it and basically make a long and powerful barrel. Great part, very good for any kind of customization involving power and control. But, once again, this is a collector's part. Once I finish reviewing this, it's going to be on a shelf. Finally, we have the Dark Grip. So, Dark Grips are, well, probably the best grip you'll ever own. This one comes in white. It's actually more of a smoky white, to be exact, and it's very comfortable. It fits my 2 very large fingers quite well, and, well, it's a very nice grip. Now, for those of you who don't know how to name Crash B-Daman, when you say Justice Ifrit or Omega Bahamut, grips are the name. So Justice would be the fire grip, and with Bahamut, this would be the Omega, or in this case, the Alpha. You now know. It also features this bridge, or a dock, depending on what you want to call it, and this is made to create double synchro grips. Once again, you can get it with Reflect Wyvern, and that's really all there is to it. Completely assembled, it looks actually really nice. I have to say, I'm a very big fan of the color scheme. If these were solid colors, I would actually like it even more. But for the most parts, this is just a generic, in Gunpla community we call it a parts former. You're only taking certain parts off this. Competitive-wise, it's nothing special. Like I said, it's still Eclipse Dragon, it's just without the barrel and double synchro grip. You still have a nice capacity of 6 bdaman, and that's really it. It's also nice and kind of powerful. It's not the best B-Daman out there. There's a lot better ones. But for the most part, like I said, this is going to be on a shelf. It's a collector's item. You don't take this and use it in Crash Tower or Break Bomber. This is to look at and admire and at one point sell, because this is the rarest B-Daman ever made for the Crash line. It was an exclusive to the final battle box. And because of that, there's no other way to obtain this. I have seen alpha bahamuts sell before. Some people like me, when they sell their Crash collection, they'll kind of put them individually. And the 2 alpha bahamuts I've ever seen on eBay sold for a whopping $250 and $210, which is ridiculous. But it's very rare. Some people don't want to pay for the final Crash set for some reason, so they'll pay $200 for this. I won't sell it for that much, just so you guys know. But that's Alpha Bahamut. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next week you will get Omega Bahamuts. And I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I am out. Someday we can play forever.